Good morning, we're back. It's currently an early one. It is, at the moment, it is 5:10 in the morning. So this is not a typical Friday, but this is sometimes what you got to do. So this morning Bella and I have a DEXA scan appointment booked in at 6:45. So a DEXA scan is a scan that it scans your body, and it can show your your fat, your muscle, your lean muscle mass, on the left and the right. It shows all the muscle and all that stuff. We're getting one of those today, which I'm actually kind of keen for. So it just starts off early though, so we got to get up early for it, because you got to be fasted. You can't have any water, can't have any food this morning. You got to be fully fasted from last night to make it more accurate. So that's why we're doing it so early, I guess, and so that we can get there, because the traffic, it's on the north side of Brisbane, so we got a bit of a drive to get there. But yeah, we're gonna get this DEXA scan, then we're back on the velodrome, and then we're back in the gym. So let's get it done, hey? Just arrived at the Helensvale exit, just across from the movie world. That's where Bella and I are meeting today. So I'm just waiting for her, parked up, and then we're heading in to, get the DEXA scan. But I didn't really say it before, but the reason we're getting this DEXA scan is to track our progress, because we're obviously trying to put on a lot of muscle and try to put on as much lean muscle mass as we can, really. We're trying to track that, because obviously if we're not tracking it, then we don't actually know if we're making steps in the right direction. So this is a good thing to have to track, because we're tracking it, so then in a couple of months' time, if we're putting on a good amount of lean muscle mass, lower lean muscle mass, then we know we're doing the right thing. But if we do a couple of months and we're not putting on enough mass and we're not putting on much size, then we know there's things that need to be changed. So that could be eating, dieting, it could be the style of training, it could be all those things. So there's something to actually track, because you can go to the gym and go hard and feel like you're making progress, but if you're actually making progress is a different thing. So it's just good to have that DEXA just to track it, so that we know if something's not working properly, we can change it and then try to become bigger and stronger.
How about getting off of these antibiotics? How about stopping eating when I am full?
This is for you, Ben.
How about them trying to spare undangling
Cold brew with a dash of oatmeal.
How about that ever
never had a brekkie burger.
Thank you, India. Thank you, terror. Thank you, disillusionment. Thank you, frailty. Thank you, consequence. Thank you, silence. How about me not blaming you
Friday was a pretty tricky day. The DEXA scan in the morning made it a pretty long day. So it was quite physically and mentally pretty tiring. So come the end of the day, I was pretty over it. So I didn't get too many videos at the gym, unfortunately. And then, just went home and honestly just came home and just laid down and chilled out because I was really, really tired. But today's Saturday and I've just done gym, so I'll chuck a couple of clips in of gym today to make up for no gym content yesterday. But I feel like it's pretty valid because it was like a really early morning and then quite high exertion on the velodrome and then quite high exertion in the gym. It was a good session on Friday. It was good to get that DEXA done. I'm excited to get that data. And then this gym session was solid. Velodrome was fun. Gym session was solid. And then gym session today was solid as well. So I'm doing 4 gym at the moment because it's the off season. So we're just working on building some strength and getting more efforts in, more reps in, trying to build that muscle more at the moment. It's not too much of a problem to feel fatigued and tired through the weeks because obviously there's no racing or anything. So right now it's a good time to bump the gym up to 4 gym a week and then really break down those muscles and try to get stronger and get bigger and, slowly load on the weight. I've done a lot of tempo work lately, so just working towards being in a position to when racing's coming around, I'm comfortable, I'm strong in those deep squat positions or in all those tricky positions. I'm strong in those positions and I can be strong when I'm getting those squats in. Strong when I'm doing my deadlifts, strong when I'm doing all those things. So this is like the fundamental work to make sure that when, the time rolls around to where I need to be squatting heavy, I've got the fundamentals right. And I've worked on all those things so that, the lifts can all be done properly.
The moment I let go of it was the moment I got more than I could handle. The moment I jumped off of it was the moment I touched down. How about no longer being masochistic? How about remembering your divinity? How about unabashedly bawling your eyes out? How about not equating death with stopping? Thank you, India. Thank you, Providence. Thank you, disillusionment. Thank you, nothingness. Thank you, clarity. Thank you, silence.
That is the end of the video. Thank you for showing support and watching all the way through to the end. I really appreciate it. I'll keep working on getting these videos coming in every week. Been good. It's been hard since getting back from Canada, but I'm starting to get back into the flow of things now. And really enjoying getting back into the routine and really loving that. So I'm excited to see the progress over the next few weeks. I feel like I've been working really hard the last couple of weeks since getting back. And obviously going to continue to keep working hard even in the next following weeks and months in lead up to the next year's season. So I'm excited to see the progress. I'm excited to see the strength gains. I'm excited to see the times drop. I'm excited for all those things, and I'm just going to stay true to it and keep staying consistent and keep showing up. And I'm really keen to see where I can put myself come next year. One piece of advice for everyone watching: if you watched all the way to the end, you get a little tip and a piece of advice. My piece of advice is take ownership. Taking ownership is taking ownership of your training, taking ownership of your recovery, taking ownership of everything that you can control. I know a lot of people, and I'm guilty of it too, is you blame other things, but you've got to take ownership of what you can. And lately, I've been taking ownership in my training and showing up every day that I train and putting my best foot forward and going 100%. So take ownership, whether that's, with work or with training. It's easy to make excuses, but you've got to take ownership and realize that you're the only one that can change it, especially in these doing training and stuff. It'd be lovely if someone else, when you're tired, someone else could do the work for you and you could get the gains for it. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So it's about taking ownership, showing up consistently, and just continuing to get to work.